Hey everybody, this is Aldnoah.Zero at your service. I'm going to do a review on the new episode of Aldnoah.Zero second season, or Aldnoah.Zero 2. Now, for this episode right here, I am going to say this right now, it is kind of being a total wreck here and there for the meantime. I mean, I liked what it has given me. However, it was kind of confusing for me to know what is up or what's going on right now, because right now this episode kind of took for a turn, maybe an ugly turn or just a show up right now return or of a plot twist. Like literally, I don't know what to expect, but right now it's really starting to be a little confusing for the meantime. So if anything else, I like to get started right away. Okay, at the beginning we see to it that Aldnoah is playing chess with the captain Aldnoa.Zero or something, and we see to it that we have Aldnoah like testing out his new eye here and there, and he did have a little talk with his friends before a battle, and there is a scene with Rayet and Inko along with the other chick. Though it's nothing there's nothing much going on here and there, you know, but I enjoy having my time seeing them. Now that is only the Terran side, pretty much the Earth's United Nation, you know. That's the only thing I want to talk about. Now I'm going to get to Slane's side, which is the Martian side. Pretty much overall, we see to it that Slane is being visited greets two people, Count Baruch and Count Marisalon. One of them wanted to hit Slane because he's a Terran, you know. However, Sazbom interferes and says, "You're not allowed to hit him. I can understand if he causes you trouble, I apologize, but you're not allowed to do any physical contact with him." And later on, he announces that Slane is now his son, and I go like, well, kind of confusing here and there. And of course, we see Lemrina versus Enverse ends up having a little talk with Elderito very much, and she says, "Who do you think will win?" Elderito's thinking that the Martian's gonna win, but it looks like she was hesitant in her tone and her voice, you know. So Lemrina makes a little bet, just a joking bet about like her sister's life, and I go like, that's something not to joke about, okay? Not a good way to joke about. And after that, we see to it that both sides are getting ready to go to war, and of course, where it ended last week's episode picks up where Aldnoah and Slane are going head to head, you know. And they did go head to head, trying to face each other very much. However, the problem is that Aldnoah knows that he knows his moves. Well, Slane on the other hand has the ability of Letharsis, because it can read future. It could predict what to expect or read future causes, you know. And that's when things got a little hectic. But Aldnoah managed to get 1 or 2 hits on him. Probably 1 hit, but that's about it. And we see to it that Sazbom with this Disocordia or something comes up and faces Aldnoah himself. He tries to fight him. Aldnoah tries to shoot the same spot he shot last time. However, we see to it that it does not work. He says, "You trying to hit my spot, huh? But that's not too bad for you. That's not going to happen because I took chance to actually change it." On the other hand, of course, United Earth's Nation is is pretty much on a good side, of a winning side, beating down the Martian so far. Rayet assisting Aldnoah, and Aldnoah realizes, like, since Inko's there, he decides to use this opportunity and says, "Look behind you, okay?" And then he told Inko to stay right there. I think he chopped off one of his or let go of one of his jetpacks or something, or a piece of his jetpack. He shot it and it hits Discordia's back, which is Sazbom's mech. So far, we see to it that Aldnoah used this good plan, and Inko shoots the gap right there, and Aldnoah and Inko escapes. However, Sasbon was about to go after him, or Slain will do, but he gets hit by a bunch of debris. Well, purple bullets. And that was actually from Slain itself, which is really confusing right here. This is where it kind of became a total wreck for me, okay? I'm just going to be honest right now. Just being honest, because... And this is where Slain goes like, that was my bullets, you know? And talks to Sasbon, go like, you think I'm supposed to trust someone who raised the gun against the princess? Huh? And you think I'm supposed to... You think I forgive you for that? And he goes like, my second shot's gonna come up soon. Goodbye, father, he says, and Sasbon says, well played or something in terms of the subtitles or words. And Sasbon dies, and Slain takes over as the Martian on the Martian side. So the funny thing is that after that, Inoho knows that Slain is not lying. He pretty much knew the princess was alive all this time, and right now. He is given the rank of Count Slain Troya Sasbon whatsoever, and I go like, whatever, dude, and it ends there. You know, I love Aldnoa.Zero. I'm not gonna lie. The first season was really nice, and I feel like this season is not. I feel like with this plot twist, right? With this current plot twist, what happened in this episode, along with the 2 other episodes that. I expect some changes, but you know, like it's really hard to try to get used to this right now. Like we have some nice twists here and there, and for Slain to know what's coming at him in the future, you know, that kind of thing. I think that's his Tarsus. I think that's his Tarsus specialty, or that's his power. I don't know. I don't even freaking remember. But this episode somehow became a wreck here and there. I'm just going to be honest, okay? Because, so, we have to it that Slain has used Sasbon to the end. He decided to use Inoho. He wanted to trap Inoho as a fight, you know, to try to take him out. However, he knew Inoho would be the one to know where the barrier gap is, and shot him down. So I go like, so, Slain not only betrays the Terrans, but he betrays the man who put him as a son. Pretty nice right there, man. You killed your own father. But he wasn't really a father. He was just fostered as one, you know? But still, I don't know. It's really hard, you know? Like, right now, I think Aldnoa.Zero Season 2 is being a little small wreck here and there. I'm not trying to be mean right now, but right now it's really starting to make me feel uncomfortable for the meantime. Literally. I am still going to watch the series, of course, but I don't know how it's going to come out satisfying for me. That's all I'm going to say right now, because honestly, like, I'm going to say this right now, one of the 2, either Inoho or Slain, are pretty much, one of those 2 are pretty much bound to die, in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure many people have been thinking about that too. Even a friend of mine could think of that. So, episode was alright, you know. I love the information given here and there, and the setup before we got to the battle and so forth. So not too shabby, but this episode became a little wreck here and there, you know. You get what I'm saying? Just being honest. So I'm gonna end it here, people. Expect my next review to come up in about like 30 to 60 minutes at most. 30 to 60 minutes at most, hopefully. And I'll see y'all till then. Alright, I'm Alpha.Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Later. Peace out. Bye bye.